The pattern of misery does not end, and even the days which we consider holidays are not what they appear to be. I'd like to say happy holidays. Of course, it's a dream long gone. As far as I can tell, sometimes things have an unhappy ending. Sometimes days have that magic pill of pure, unhappy, worrisome stress that will drive people mad. From New Year's Eve to Christmas, to Thanksgiving, to St. Patrick's Day, to Cinco de Mayo, to Halloween, all subject to that scrutiny of people in which we of society do not want to celebrate together unless we got something that will cause an unhappy ending. I'm talking about drinking. From drinking to listening to our technological devices not being with each other. Oh yes. And spending big money. Because to be honest, to be true, you cannot really have Christmas. You cannot have it unless you spend big, double or triple what you normally spend in order to get those gifts, right? The bigness of money, the importance of money does not slow down. It flows with time. So that over time, every special day that we have has to be accompanied by the big bucks and the breakups of families, the silencing of stories, and the beauty of division. Of course, sarcasm does run deep these days, but there's a point to every inch of a maddening detail, of a maddening spark, of things you may not want to hear, but things that are true. Just imagine this. Today is Cinco de Mayo. Another day might be Halloween. What are you going to do? I'm sure you're going to spend big on money to get some gifts and stuff. Next thing you know, somebody's going to be unhappy and there's going to be an argument of whatever. Next thing you know, if you have kids, they're probably going to cry and scream and argue over something. They want candy, they want this or that. And next thing you know, you can watch TV on entertainment. And finally, you get to drink, be fully drunk in this party, fall asleep, wake up for work with a lousy hangover. Now, where in the name of life did you actually enjoy the holidays? The holiday is there. The information of why it started is right there for you to Google online. And yet, I'm sure somebody is going to have a very uninspiring day today. Let's have it. All right, we're arguing. Yes, arguments happen. You're probably going to go to a restaurant, order some food. Now, there's no stories to share. Everybody's going to be on their devices. I know, I've seen it, I've been there. After that, we may not have much to say to each other. We're just going to eat, go home. Why is this? I don't blame you. I actually blame the way society is set up, in which we've been dividing ourselves so long, for so quietly, on our stories and going elsewhere, being disconnected from the people near us and trying to be connected to people far away from us, that it becomes natural. And so no matter what day of the year you have, we are already divided, and there's not much you and I can do about it unless society somehow makes a big shift, a tectonic shift. Next thing you know, we can drink, and people do not like drinking. They just pretend to like drinking. It's like, all right, my friends are doing it all around me. Everybody's drinking. I have to drink. I have to pretend to be happy. And so you will drink to as much as you can until the hangover is guaranteed the next day. Oh yeah, and by the way, I'm sure none of your friends and pals even like to drink. They're just worried about the same exact thing you were worried about, that everybody else around them is drinking. You're expected to drink. Yeah, gotta act up. And then so it happens. In reality, the happiness of drinking, the so-called happiness, ends up in an unhappy story. Even worse, if people fight or lose their money or wallet or do crazy things. That was never supposed to happen. Do me a favor, save more of your money, get off the drinking, do something better for your brain and your head. Don't need to hurt. And your stomach does not need to process all of that disgusting stuff that will make you go crazy the next day when you have to wake up and deal with a stomachache or stomach problem. It's not a happy day. Next thing you know, we have information out there for how the holiday started. Where did all that come from? I mean, where did it all go? I'm sure we used to have it. Well, entertainment and big money took over. So when you watch a show, it's going to be for pure entertainment. And I say mindless entertainment, stuff you're not going to get anything out of, things that you will not learn from. I prefer that if Cinco de Mayo is around here, why not watch shows about how it started? A documentary, maybe even a cartoon, or something entertaining. Hey, you'll leave this day and go to the next day, which is tomorrow, at least having something of value in here. Hey, it doesn't sound like a good deal. It does to me. I hope it does to you. Next thing you know, if you're going to go shopping, shop for something nice. It doesn't have to be a whole bunch of cake and junk food. It can just be something nice. Like some chicken, something you cook easily, something nice, something healthy, something that makes you feel good. Even the vegetarian options are out there. You can do it, you can eat, have a nice party, sleep with your stomach not rumbling the way I'm shaking my hands, but sleep with your stomach being smooth and good. Then you wake up for work and voila, solution accepted. You can work nicely, evenly, having no complaints, and probably have a few stories. Oh yes, that is the last point, a few stories. There's a tendency for us to get onto our smartphones and computers and technology, looking to your left, looking to your right, instead of looking straight ahead to people in front of you. Hey, if you got a story to share, then share it. If not, then maybe make up something to share, maybe have some facts that you can talk about regarding the holiday. Get that out of the way and then go ahead and talk about whatever the heavens and hells that you want to talk about. Because at least you'll leave that restaurant or that room with something useful in your head, something you can take on with you for life. Instead, society is such that when we look into our technology, our devices, we sort of get lost in them. And we just cannot look around to what's in front of us and enjoy what is in front of us. We have to enjoy what's down there or what is out there via the internet, via social media. I prefer we rethink how we celebrate our holidays. I do not want an unhappy ending filled with disconnection, filled with having to spend money, the stress of people arguing and getting into fights. Do you? I'm sure you don't. On the other hand, I prefer an ending in which we can talk to each other face to face without technology, put those smartphones down. And you and I may struggle at times, but hey, we're all conditioned that way. And besides talking to each other, we can also celebrate with some nice, healthy foods that don't cause any crazy sensations in our stomach, but causes us to feel good and relax. Eat until you're 80% full, and also watch something or talk about something in which you learn about the holiday. So, enlightenment. I think the world will improve dramatically in leaps and bounds if we learn and teach ourselves to have a much happier, satisfying ending and learn about the holidays, how they began, why they changed, what might they be like in the future. So that's my spiel, or maybe my vent, or maybe something else. I will talk to you in the next video.